What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another Vikings franchise gameplay. We are here in week number 12, getting ready to take on the 9-2 Carolina Panthers. But before we get into that, we have an award winner from week 11. Eric Kendricks wins Defensive Player of the Week honors for his amazing three interception, one defensive touchdown, I should say, performance against the Cowboys. I want to say that interception return for a touchdown probably was about 60, maybe 65 yards. Can't remember off the top of my head. But as you know, in that same game, Anthony Harris is the one who had the huge defensive touchdown, intercepting Dak Prescott in the end zone and running it back 106 yards for a touchdown. Just got caught at the 1 yard line and just happened to fall into the end zone. Hey, as long as you get there, that's all I care about. I just did not want him to run all that way for us to have to bring the offense out on the 1 yard line. But anyways, coming into week number 12, this is basically the same. It's like a mirror image of last week. The only thing is it's a different team. This is still a battle of top teams in the NFC. After the Cowboys lost to the Vikings, they dropped down to the 4 seed in the NFC, and these Carolina Panthers moved up to the 3 seed. So we'll try to see if we can have them suffer the same fate as the Cowboys did with the loss to our Minnesota Vikings. Storyline coming into week number 12, though. We got a frustrated receiver. Adam Thielen is not very happy with his role as of lately in the offense. He wants us to start targeting him a little bit more, so we made the deal. Said, all right, we hear you, man. We know you're a superstar receiver, so we're going to try at least to get him 5 catches or maybe even 100 yards today. I don't think that it's not happening intentionally. As you saw in the Cowboys game, we're trying to get the ball to Adam Thielen as much as possible. It's just Kirk Cousins and him have not been on the same page as of lately. We know what Adam Thielen can do. I think when was the last time we really saw Adam Thielen go off? It might have been against maybe Seattle, maybe Tennessee. I don't know. It's been a minute. But we've been trying to get the ball to Adam Thielen, just Kirk Cousins, and these wild passes. I think he got it intercepted maybe once or twice trying to throw the ball to Adam Thielen against Dallas. So see if we can get a little bit better of a result this week against these Carolina Panthers. But we'll have to wait for that. We're going to be starting out on defense. Teddy Bridgewater and the boys. The That number one is not a new player. That is Christian McCaffrey. I don't know why a bunch of people in the league they just decided to change star players' numbers to these single digits numbers. I don't know. Maybe they guess that it helps them play a little bit better. But anyways, 1st and 10 after the Christian McCaffrey run. Teddy Bridgewater was going to roll out, looking for someone, couldn't find anybody open, ends up just throwing that ball away out of bounds. 2nd and 10 from the 42-yard line. Going to hand it off to Christian McCaffrey, and he's getting stopped by Harrison Smith. And Christian McCaffrey is down with an injury. Fortunate for him, not so much for me. Christian McCaffrey's injury isn't going to be permanent. He will be back. And on 3rd down, Bridgewater ends up going down to, I'm not even going to try to pronounce his last name. I'm going to butcher it. But anyways, it brings up the 4th and 21 punt. As you see, McCaffrey's all right. He's coming back in. I think it was just medium risk. 1st and 10 for our Vikings from the 38-yard line. I'm going to hand it off to Dalvin Cook. Only able to get a gain of a yard on that play. And 2nd and 9. Kirk Cousins is going to connect with Adam Thielen early for a gain of 8 yards. Probably could have rat caught that and gotten the 1st down, but hey, it's a completion. 4 more to Adam Thielen and he'll be happy. On 3rd and 1, we try to take a deep shot to Adam Thielen. Kirk Cousins overthrows it and brings up a punting situation, but we will fake it on 4th and inches and bring Kirk Cousins right back onto the field from the 50-yard line. 1st and 10, Kirk Cousins looking to hit Justin Jefferson on the out route, but ends up connecting with Eli Apple, and Eli Apple has a 50-yard interception return for a touchdown, and Kirk Cousins and his interception woes just continue. I don't know what to do. I mean, he just completely overthrew that out route. I don't think Eli Apple was playing in the flats. I want to say it looked like he was playing man to man. Just a horrible throw there by Kirk Cousins, and Eli Apple, right place, right time for him. Anyways, 1st and 10 after the pick six. Going to put the ball on the ground, be safe, giving it off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to get 3 yards. Come back on 2nd and 7, connecting with Kyle Rudolph across the middle for a huge gain across the 50-yard line. Right back to the Dalvin Cook on the ground. Picks up 4 yards on the ground. 2nd and 6 from the 45-yard line. Kirk Cousins Drops back. Nope, I was wrong. Kirk Cousins hands the ball off here. I thought I ended up throwing it there. Dalvin Cook's able to get down to the 3-yard line. I'm going to run hurry up. I like what I saw there. I'm going to try to run hurry up offense here. Try to catch the Panthers off guard, and looks like we end up getting caught off guard. Yep, that's another one of those players that got traded around. That's actually his number changed. That's Shaq Thompson. And again, Kirk Cousins and these interception woes, man. Try to go late across the middle to. Oh my gosh! Did you just see Eric Kendricks jump over top of the running back? But yeah, try to go late across the middle to Adam Thielen. And hey, even though this is Madden, there's some football rules that are still true. You don't try to throw late across the middle, and Shaq Thompson made us pay. 3rd and 9 from the 36-yard line. Teddy Bridgewater sending the man in motion. He's going to pass the ball, looks to the right, and has Robbie Anderson wide open and just completely overthrows him. Unable to dial that pass in. Had a man open. Lucky for me, it was a overthrow by Teddy Bridgewater, and we ended up forcing a Panthers punt. We need this Vikings offense to get going now. We're already down 7 due to Kirk Cousins and his horrible throw. 1st and 10, trying to take another deep shot to Adam Thielen, forcing it to him. He wants the ball. We try to force it to him, but this time we end up throwing in another interception, our 3rd, and this time Trey Boston. Oh my God, what is going on right now? 1st and 10 from the 23-yard line. Bridgewater ends up connecting with his running back, I think that was, out of the backfield, down to the 6-yard line, and 1st and goal. Teddy Bridgewater is going to take it himself and get into the end zone, and we're down 14-0. I don't want to put the blame on why we're down on our defense. It's not our defense's fault. Kirk Cousins is just, I don't know where his head is at right now. He's just throwing the ball all over the field to the wrong people, and he's just putting our defense in horrible positions there, and they're having to defend a short field. Just not ideal situation that you want to put our defense in. 2nd and 9, getting back to the run, handing it off to Dalvin Cook, able to pick up 6 yards down to the 31-yard line. 3rd and 4, got to kind of pass it here, and oh my God, maybe we shouldn't pass the ball. Kirk Cousins almost throws his 4th interception of the game. He's trying his best to set an NFL record for most interceptions thrown in a quarter. If you know what the record for interception in a quarter is, let me know, because right now Kirk Cousins is on pace to throw 12 in the game. Already threw 3 interceptions in the 1st quarter. God, we got to cut that number down like immediately. 2nd and 5 from the 46-yard line. Panthers going to run the ball, pick up the 1st down to the opposite 45-yard line, bring it up 1st and 10. Bridgewater's going to drop back to throw, looking, and ends up finding Harrison Smith. And Bridgewater's throwing interceptions of his own. Our defense is finally coming, or I don't want to say finally, our defense is digging in, saying, all right, if Kirk Cousins is going to keep throwing these picks, we got to start getting some interceptions of our own. And as far as offense, we're like, okay, we're only throwing safe passes right now, and other than that, everything is a run. Basically run this offense through Dalvin Cook. First couple plays there, we hand the ball off to Dalvin, picks up the 1st down. 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Kirk Cousins drops back to throw. Quick pass this time to Adam Thielen. Adam Thielen's able to make a man miss. Down to the 34-yard line, picks up the 1st down. Going to run hurry up from here. We have Alexander Madison subbed in there for Dalvin Cook. We're going to hand it off to him, and he gets blown up by Shaq Thompson. Beautiful gap shot there by Shaq Thompson. 2nd and 9, going to throw the ball again, and almost found Shaq Thompson again for his 2nd interception of the day. Kirk Cousins, oh my God, what are you doing? Getting back to the our new offensive game plan. Run a screen to Dalvin Cook. Able to make a man miss, get into open field, makes 2 more guys miss down to the 6-yard line. 1st and goal from the 6. We're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to break 1 tackle, get down to the 1-yard line. Come out and goal line from the 1-yard line, hand it back off to our workhorse Dalvin Cook. This time he gets stopped at the 1. Going to run hurry up. We like what we saw there. Yes, he blew us up when we tried to go up the middle. We're going to audible to a power run off the right side, and Dalvin Cook's able to truck a man into the end zone. And finally, these Vikings are up on the board. Just not the game plan I wanted to run, not what I was initially coming out to do, but got to do what we got to do. Just we're not taking the ball out of Kirk Cousins' hand completely. We're just changing up the passes that he's making. No more deep shots, really. Trying to hit a lot of underneath stuff like drags, screens, and just run the ball. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Bridgewater under pressure ends up throwing that one away. Luckily, it's not intercepted. 2nd and 10. Hands it off to Christian McCaffrey, who jukes Harrison Smith somehow, some way. Not someone you really want to play with in Harrison with that enforcer ability. 1st and down after that, Teddy Bridgewater ends up misfiring. Had a man open again, but hey, we'll take all these misfires that he wants to give us. 2nd and 10, Bridgewater ends up finding Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield. Gains about 7 yards down to the 44-yard line. Panthers call timeout on 3rd down. Didn't like the look that they had. Come out on 3rd and 3 in a different set. And Bridgewater's under pressure by Danielle Hunter. And ends up connecting with his tight end, but he catches the ball beyond the 1st down marker, but then he ends up running back across it for whatever reason. Brings up a 4th and inches. Panthers are going to go for it from the 46-yard line, trying to draw our defensive line offsides. Ended up drawing the offensive lineman himself. Ends up drawing his own offensive lineman offsides. Makes it a 4th and 5, and from there they're going to decide to punt the ball. Olabisi Johnson with a decent return there. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line after the decent return. We're going to stick with our game plan. Hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Makes a man miss. Gets down to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43. Screen pass to Dalvin. Makes another. Well, almost made the guy miss there. Gets the 1st down to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10. Cousins with another dump down route. Not taking those deep shots. Like I said, we're sticking with it. Ends up finding Kyle Rudolph. Gains 7 yards. On 2nd down, trying to take a deep shot to Adam Thielen. And hey, got a quick reminder of why we're not taking these deep shots, because not Adam Thielen, Kirk Cousins almost threw another interception. This time we end up hitting Adam Thielen on a curl route, picking up the 1st down to the 30-yard line. And call our timeout with 30 seconds left in the half, and come out and beautiful seam shot there by Kirk Cousins, finding Kyle Rudolph for a 30-yard touchdown. And we battled back from the Kirk Cousins woes to tie the game up. Going into halftime, now we just need our defense to hold up. As you see, who is this? People were just dropping like games in this game. Dropping like flies in this game. That was our left tackle or right tackle, I believe. It was a lineman. Ended up going down with the injury. Thank God his wasn't serious. 1st and 10 after the Christian McCaffrey catch. Teddy Bridgewater ends up connecting on an out route down to the 33-yard line. 19 seconds left. Bridgewater's looking to take a deep shot and ends up getting sacked. But there's a flag on the play. Holton Hill ends up getting the defensive pass interference. Go back and look at that play. That was a little bit suspect. It was kind of like a bang-bang thing that happened. Holton Hill did end up hitting, like I was using him, did bumping into the offensive receiver or the receiver downfield, but it kind of happened at the same time that the sack was happening, so a little bit of a cheesy, maybe questionable call there. Anyways, Panthers end up settling for the field goal with 3 seconds left. End up taking the 17-14 lead into the halftime. I'm still feeling pretty good about the way that we're set up. If it wasn't for Kirk Cousins throwing 3 interceptions in the 1st quarter, I definitely think this would be a different game right now. Our defense has held up pretty well considering what they were up against. Like, we could have been down 21-0 to be 100% honest. Anyway, 2nd and 8 on the 28-yard line, still sticking with the same game plan, getting the ball to Dalvin Cook by any way, either handing the ball off to him or throwing it to him on a screen. 1st and 10, Cousins taking a deep shot downfield, starting to get the confidence, starting to dial in those deep passes a little bit, ends up connecting with Kyle Rudolph down to the 37-yard line. 1st and 10, Cousins taking a shot deep for Adam Thielen and finds him down to the 12-yard line. Vikings are moving the ball extremely well right now. 1st and 10 from the 12. Kirk Cousins is going to take a quick shot to Justin Jefferson, who makes a man miss and gets down to the 1-yard line, almost into the end zone for a touchdown. Just almost there. But anyways, 1st and goal, we're going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, and he's able to stretch the ball across the white line. And the Vikings are in there for a touchdown, taking the lead 21-17. Great series, great drive right there. Great little series. Um, just now need our defense to kind of start to figure out this Panthers offense. Got a lot of weapons here. Christian McCaffrey out of the backfield, just carries a man. Gain. Oh wow, that's a little bit generous. I didn't think that he got the first down there. I thought he only gained about 9 yards, but Madden says he got the first down. Back to Christian McCaffrey again. This time it is a gain of 9 yards. I'm going to hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. Third time this drive early, and he's able to pick up the first down. First and 10 from the 47-yard line. Bridgewater going to go with the play action, rolling out, looking for someone open. Doesn't see anyone. He's going to throw it away, but oh my gosh, Troy Dye ends up roughing the passer, keeping even though it's a throwaway, adding 15 yards to the drive. Panthers continue. First and 10 from the 38-yard line after the penalty. Bridgewater's going to drop back to throw. Under pressure from Danielle Hunter. It's hit as he's thrown. Luckily, it's not a fumble. This brings up second and 10 from the 38. Bridgewater's going to drop back to throw again. Under pressure. Gets it off. Trying to test. Who's that? Holton Hill. And Hill's able to make a play on the ball. Third and 10 from the 38-yard line. Bridgewater hands the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. Good play call by him. I definitely wasn't expecting the run. And McCaffrey's able to run down to the 22-yard line. First and 10 from the 22. Bridgewater throws an out route. Ends up connecting with the receiver, bringing up a second and inches. And a second and inches, he takes a shot to the end zone, almost finding Anthony Harris for an interception. Anthony Harris, the same guy I was just telling you about earlier, had that 106-yard interception returned from the end zone against the Cowboys. Third and inches, they run the ball with McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's just barely able to pick up enough yardage to keep the sticks moving for the Carolina Panthers. On first and 10 from the 12, right back to McCaffrey. He's able to get the edge, and he's into the end zone for the touchdown, and the Panthers lead. I'm fine with the touchdown on that. The worst part about that series is Danielle Hunter goes down with the injury, and it's just not any injury. He's out not just for the remainder of this game, but he's done for the remainder of the season. Luckily enough, he comes back just in the nick of time for playoffs. Second and 1 from the 35-yard line. Cousins is going to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook, who's able to get a gain down to the 40-yard line, keep the six moving. First and 10 from the 40. Not Dalvin Cook. Kirk Cousins is connected with Justin Jefferson on the drag route, picks up 8 yards. Second and 2. Kirk Cousins drops back, finds Kyle Rudolph, and Kyle Rudolph trucks a man down to the 36-yard line, keeping the sticks alive. Fourth quarter time. Try to take some of this clock away. Oh my gosh. Dalvin Cook had a lot of room to run there. Just got stuck up on his man, unable to get no more than a gain of 7. Second and 3. Kirk Cousins ends up connecting with Dalvin Cook through the air this time. Gets the gain down to the 8-yard line. Brings up first and goal. Got Alexander Madison in there to give Dalvin Cook a break, and Alexander Madison says, no problem. Put me in the game, coach, and I get in the end zone, and that's exactly what he does. Able to truck a man and stretch the ball out over the end zone, giving us the lead right back. 4-point lead, 28-24. Just need a stop. We're looking for that stop. First and 10. Oh my gosh, we had him locked in. That was a tight end. Thomas was boxed in between 3 Vikings defenders and somehow spins around, stiff arm, and he's out of there down to the 10-yard line. One play, huge results. First and 10 from the 10. Bridgewater runs a screen to Christian McCaffrey, who dives into the end zone, gets hit as he's diving. And okay, this is Madden, I guess. In real life, I feel like that would have been a fumble, but like I said, this is Madden. It is what it is, and McCaffrey's able to dive into the end zone. Panthers get the lead right back. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. From the 25-yard line. We hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook. Not able to get too much. Come back on second down, throwing the ball to Dalvin. He gains about 3 yards. Third and 3, sticking with it. Throwing the ball to Dalvin Cook. Has a lot of room to run if he's able to turn it up, and he's just unable to. Runs out of bounds and loses 4 yards for us. 4th and 7. We need a play here. Kirk Cousins looking for his guy, Adam Thielen, the frustrated receiver. And he comes up with a huge play there on 4th down for us. Huge jump catch on the sideline. Got hit by he was basically boxed in by 2 defenders. Somehow able to complete that catch. Second and 7 from the 46-yard line. Kirk Cousins ends up finding his guy again, Adam Thielen, with a huge catch and a gain down to the 17-yard line, putting us in scoring position. Got Alexander Madison in there. Oh my gosh. Alexander Madison getting sticky out here. Doesn't have any superstar abilities like Dalvin Cook does. Doesn't have that jukebox ability, but he did his best Dalvin Cook impression, breaking ankles down inside the 5 and getting into the end zone, giving us the lead. And on the ensuing kickoff, huge hit stick on the return man, coughs up the ball, and the Vikings recover in scoring position, able to put this game away with a touchdown. If we're able to get a field goal, that would give us a full touchdown lead, but we're going for that touchdown. 2nd and 12. Kirk Cousins ends up connecting with C.J. Ham out of the backfield, gains a first down. C.J. Ham had that huge game last week against the Dallas Cowboys, got his first 2 touchdowns of the season. This is his first catch of the game so far. Kind of quiet after that huge Week 11 performance. 2nd and goal from 3. Dalvin Cook ends up getting stopped in the backfield, loses a yard down to back to the 4-yard line. On 3rd and goal, we're going to hand the ball right back to Dalvin Cook. Gets us down to the 1-yard line. The Panthers call their first timeout. 4th and goal from the 1-yard line. This is pretty much not the game, but this is the deciding factor for the Panthers, and they end up getting the stop on Dalvin Cook from the goal on the goal line, and they get the ball right back with the chance to go up and go on a game-winning drive to win this game. They gotta go 99 yards. Teddy Bridgewater doing all that he can, starts things off with the draw, ends up connecting with the man on the out route, keeping the sticks moving. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line, ends up connecting with Christian McCaffrey, makes a man miss and ducks out of bounds, stopping the clock. Panthers with 2 timeouts left from the 38-yard line, going to hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. Maybe a questionable call. I don't know if I'd be running the ball there, but hey, do what you want to do. 2nd and 4 from the 44-yard line, hand the ball back off again to Christian McCaffrey, calling their 2nd timeout of the game. 1 timeout, 37 seconds left. Teddy Bridgewater is going to take a shot deep for the end zone, testing Mike Hughes, and Mike Hughes makes the play on the ball, swatting that ball away, bringing up a second and 10 from the 49-yard line. Bridgewater is going to hand the ball off to Christian McCaffrey. I don't think this is the time to run the ball. It's definitely not the time to run hurry up. Look at that clock just bleed and start to trickle down. 6-5, 4 seconds left. This is definitely going to be the last play of the game. Bridgewater is going to take a shot deep for the end zone. Not even get the ball to the end zone. And it's swatted away by Holton Hill. And that's how the game is going to end. So, questionable play call by the Carolina Panthers down the stretch there. In a close game like this, you definitely don't want to take any timeouts with you to the locker room. But that's exactly what they did. They end up losing the game. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy. Wait, before I get there, after this game, we end up taking our next game would be against the Jaguars. We end up taking the sim win there. So next time you see this team, we will be going up against the number 1 seed Buccaneers, who are still undefeated. Leave a like on this video if you enjoyed. Comment down below. Subscribe for more. Subscribe so you don't miss that matchup against the undefeated Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Later.